Hear ye another parable. There was a man, a householder, who planted a vineyard, and made a hedge around it, and dug in it a press, and built a tower, and let it out to husbandmen, and went into a strange country. And when the time of the fruits drew nigh, he sent his servants to the husbandmen, that they might receive the fruits thereof. And the husbandmen, laying hands on his servants, beat one, and killed another, and stoned another. Again he sent other servants more than the former, and they did to them in like manner. And last of all he sent to them his son, saying, They will reverence my son. But the husbandmen, seeing the son, said among themselves, This is the heir. Come, let us kill him, and we shall have his inheritance. And taking him, they cast him forth out of the vineyard, and killed him. When therefore the Lord of the vineyard shall come, what will he do to those husbandmen? They say to him, He will bring those evil men to an evil end, and will let out his vineyard to other husbandmen, that shall render him the fruit in due season. Jesus saith to them, Have you never read in the Scriptures, The stone which the builders rejected is the same has become the head of the corner? By the Lord this has been done, and it is wonderful in our eyes. Therefore I say to you, that the kingdom of God shall be taken from you, and shall be given to a nation yielding the fruits thereof. And whosoever shall fall on this stone shall be broken, but on whomsoever it shall fall, it shall grind him to powder. And when the chief priests and the Pharisees had heard his parables, they knew that he spoke of them. Dear Jesus, you knew of the disbelief present in your day. You knew the leaders of the Jews were not willing to accept you as God's Son, even though prophets and the Scriptures had foretold of the coming of the Messiah sent by God, and even though you performed miracles before their very eyes. But you are that cornerstone, and if you fall on anyone, you will crush them to powder. But those who fall and are scared and puzzled will receive faith and be saved by you. In this parable you foretold your death by the very people God had kept in charge of his vineyard, his church. And you spoke of how they had killed the prophets and holy men through the ages in order to hold their positions as the leaders of the Jews. And yet, despite all of their faults, despite the evil crucifixion and torture that you suffered, when you were on the cross, you asked your Father to forgive them, for they knew not what they did. And so we ask you, Lord, to bless us too, and to open our eyes and to help us see you and follow your teachings every day. Amen.